Everyone around you is running, lifting, talking about sports, marathons, matches, and you just don't care.
Is something wrong with me?
Actually, there's nothing wrong with you at all.
But people say sports builds strength, character, discipline.
Now I'm going to tell you the truth.
I'm a little scared.
While millions of people wake up at 6 in the morning to go for a run, force themselves to go to the gym, or emotionally live through matches and competitions, there is a huge group of people who simply don't need sports. And no, they're not lazy, not weak, and not undeveloped. From the perspective of psychology and neuroscience, their brains work differently. And now I'll explain why. Let's start with the main question. Why is sports so important to most people? Humans are social beings. For thousands of years, survival depended on strength, status, and belonging to a group. Being fast, strong, and resilient meant being useful to the tribe. Modern sports are an echo of that ancient mechanism. Instead of hunting, training. Instead of battle, competition. Instead of a tribe, a team, a gym, a league, a marathon. When a person plays sports or follows them, their brain releases powerful bursts of dopamine and oxytocin, the hormones of motivation, victory, and belonging. In simple terms, sports give a sense of meaning through the body and through struggle. But here's what's interesting. People who aren't drawn to sports often have a weaker competitive instinct and a lower need to prove something through physical dominance. And that's not a flaw. It's a different personality type. Research shows that these people are less likely to think in terms of better versus worse, winner versus loser. They don't need constant comparison with others to feel valuable. Their self-worth is less tied to the body, appearance, results, or records. It's built from within. There's another important factor: dopamine. For many people, sports are a legal way to get regular dopamine hits. Progress, goals, achievements, numbers, miles, weights. It works almost like a game. Reward to anticipation, to effort to result. But the brain of someone who isn't interested in sports simply doesn't respond to that type of stimulus. Their dopamine system activates from something else. Ideas, meaning, conversations, creativity, understanding, beauty, complex concepts, deep emotional experiences. And yes, some of this really can be genetic. Differences in dopamine receptors influence what we perceive as important. There's another subtle point. Sports often become a way to experience someone else's struggle instead of your own. Training sessions, competitions, matches create the feeling of moving forward, even when the rest of life feels stuck. People who aren't into sports more often seek direct participation in life, not a substitute experience. It matters to them that their effort affects reality directly. Not, "I watched," but "I did." Interestingly, these people are often more open to art, philosophy, and psychology. They look for emotional peaks not in muscle tension, but in tension of meaning. Music, books, conversations, ideas, silence, presence. It's the same search for depth and experience, just through a different path. Sometimes, of course, dislike of sports has a history. School, gym class, comparison, shame, exclusion. And sometimes, it's simply honesty with yourself. I'm bored. And that's enough. In the end, it all comes down to one thing. People find meaning in different ways. Some through the body and struggle. Some through thinking and understanding. Some through movement. Some through contemplation. No path is better or worse. So the next time someone asks you, "Do you even work out? Did you watch the game? Why don't you run, lift, or fit in?" Just know this: you're fine. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not missing something. You're just playing a different game. And maybe the stakes in that game are much higher. If this video resonated with you, like it and subscribe.